G'day guys, welcome back to day 7 of my challenge to kill at least one of every mob in the game. We're up to 26 out of 69. We're... Ooh, something hit me from behind. It must have been a skeleton that was left over from the night before. Alright, so our mission is, as I said, to kill one of every mob in the game. We are on the lookout for a jungle biome and a swamp biome. We need a swamp biome for a slime, and we need the jungle biome for a panda, an ocelot, and a parrot. And then we are free to go to the nether. When we come back from the nether, the phantoms should be around, and also we can then go for the guardian and the elder guardian. If we manage to survive those, then we shall head in to kill the dragon, or to try and kill the dragon. I don't hold up much hope of us actually defeating the dragon, but if we get that far, we'll give it a red hot go. We also need to find, there's 2 other mobs that we need to find, which we can find pretty much anywhere. And that is a bee and a donkey. Shrek's friend. So we have, well, as I said, we're up to day 7. We have over a third of the mobs done. So anything from here is a bonus, and then if we fail, or whatever number we get to when we eventually die, we shall use that as a benchmark and come back and revisit this at a later date and try again and try and beat that number. Now, if I can find a donkey and a horse in very close proximity, then I will be trying to breed. I'll be taming a horse and taming the donkey and trying to breed them together to get a mule. But if I can't, if I find a donkey and he's nowhere near any horses, unless I get a wandering trader, then I will not be able to do that, because I don't have a lead, I don't have a saddle. So that could be quite difficult to do. The mule is the only entity in the game, or mob in the game, that you have to actually create yourself. So it's one we may have to put on the back burner and do on a revisit. It'll just be down to luck. There's one other mob that is down to pure luck, and that is a skeleton horse. You really have to be outside during a thunderstorm in order for there to be a chance of it spawning. And of course they don't spawn alone, they spawn with some friends. So there'll be 4 of them will spawn together, which makes it quite difficult. But as long as you have bow and arrow, you should be okay. My inventory is chock-a-block at the moment. Going to do a bit of a sail around and see if I can spot a swamp or a jungle. I have been running every night for the last 6 nights. So if we get tonight, then we'll be running through for the 7th night in a row. We were very lucky we didn't have to go caving at any point. we have done all of the ocean except for the Guardian and the Elder Guardian. So as I said, we're very, very close to being able to get into the Nether and try and find a fortress. If we can, once we get into the Nether, because I haven't tried to get an Enderman here in the overworld, I'll have to find a Nylian forest to get the Enderman, and I'll set up a little 3-high blockade and go for it. I'll be able to do quite a few Endermen. They spawn quite regularly in the Nylian forest, and that will allow me to get enough. That will allow me to get enough ender pearls to be able to find the stronghold after I kill enough blaze. But for now, we're concentrating on trying to find the last few overworld mobs. But the jungle is being quite elusive at the moment, so I have found that just in natural wandering that I tend to circle back upon myself. I've been to the same igloo 3 times. I've been to the same village twice, not realizing that I was going back upon myself. So I just have to be wary that, or aware that I tend to circle back. Oh, look at that, a swamp. Now, I could hang out here all day and wait for nightfall and hope that the moon is right for me to be able to get a slime. Or I could take the coordinates, which is -700 by -775. And I could run around a little bit more and come back here later on tonight. Or head back in this direction. Because if we can get rid of the slime out of the equation, then we're free just to go hell for leather looking for that forest, or looking for that jungle. And I think we might be lucky if jungle might be in that direction. But right now I'm down to 2 hearts, so I'm going to eat my last golden apple. Oh, I have one more. Excellent. Yeah, let's chop down some trees. There's absolutely no difference between letting the leaves despawn and cutting them down yourself when it comes to trying to get apples. You've got a 1 in 20 chance of getting an apple from a tree. So we may have to chop down a few trees to get an apple. That's okay. Bit boring to watch, but it's one of those things where it's a necessity. Alright, so the sun's about to go down, so I think we're going to head back to that swamp. See if we can get ourselves a slime. So what I might do first is I might plant these 10 trees. And hopefully by the time we come back this way, we might be lucky enough to have them grow. So we just make a couple more sticks. Get that off our and that in. So like I said, if we can get slime tonight here in the jungle or here in the swamp, that will be excellent, because that will be another one off the list that we can mark off, and then we can spend the rest of the next couple of episodes really searching out and trying to find that jungle. So obviously the moon has to be the right type, and I'm not sure exactly what the spawning rules are for slimes in the swamp, but I know that the moon has to be a certain type in order for them to spawn. I don't see any. Just slowly panning around, trying to see if I can spot one bouncing around somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Could be the wrong cycle of the moon. Oh, I thought that was one there, but it's not. Okay. Ooh, that's Creeper Central. And they were all coming for me. Is that one, or is that a creeper? It's a creeper. Come on, Mr. Slime. Where are you? You know, it's funny, you could be in a swamp and not wanting slime, and you'll get hundreds of them. It's like when you're mining for diamonds. As soon as you don't want diamonds, you find heaps of them. As soon as you go looking for them, never find them. Ooh. Yeah, I thought that was a drowned with a trident, but it was a zombie with a shovel. There's the slime. So all I had to do was to move away far enough for him to be able to spawn. Oh, now don't Okay, so we can mark that one off the list. That brings us up to 27. And now we've got to get away from all these other mobs. Right, so now we are free just to go searching for the elusive jungle. So I think we're heading in that direction. We came that direction. If that direction fails, this when I come back to here, because we know the coordinates are 700 by 775, thereabouts, and then we can head off in that direction. But, and we've still got an awful lot of night time to go. Alright, well. Excuse me. We gotta do what we gotta do, so I have this golden apple. It's the last one I've got. So we've got 4.5 hearts. Obviously we got the 2 golden hearts for a little bit, for about 2 minutes. Which will give us a little bit of protection, but not much. And then we've just got to run. What's that? Is that a village up there? Oh, I think it's lava actually. Yeah, it was lava. Okay, so into the danger zone we go. Avoid that creeper, avoid that skeleton. Trying to avoid that skeleton as well. Excuse me. Oh no. Oh well, I guess our gold heart saved us there. Got a bit of added protection after eating the golden apple. What would be nice is if we could find, if we came across another desert, found a desert temple that had a notch apple in it, or an enchanted apple, because that would give us back all of our hearts. So it looks like the sun is about to come up, which will be the end of another fine episode. Not a very exciting episode. We only just got the slime today, but it is another one off the list, and the list is getting smaller and smaller, and even more so for the overworld mobs. We now only need a donkey, a bee, a panda, an ocelot, a parrot, a mule if we can find a donkey close to a horse, the phantom, the guardian and the elder guardian. But as I said, the guardian, the elder guardian and the phantom I am not going to worry about until after I get back from the nether. Right, so the sun is up, so we're going to call it a day today. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you'll come back and join me for day 8. Have a great day. Bye now.